4 straight runs with some power personnel. Were you trying to get your offensive line to send a message, or did you think you had an advantage there? Or?
I was trying to get the first down or the touchdown, and then we didn't get it.
And then in terms of Ricky, obviously a second straight difficult game, did you see any sort of signs of progress from him today?
Yeah, he started getting a little better at the end. So he threw a touchdown pass. Didn't throw one last week. Ran one in. So he's getting better. We just got to keep working. I mean, it's his first time getting the opportunity to go behind the helm and lead a football team. So there's things that he has to get better at weekly, right? That's a part of it's just a part of building the culture and the program and having a new kid coming at quarterback of doing it. It's almost like he's a freshman, right? He's a redshirt sophomore, but he hasn't played since high school. So there's a lot that he has to learn. There's a lot of things that are consistently going on. And I got to be there to be willing to teach him, right? I got to make sure that I'm able to do that and have his back and be behind him 100% as he's learning and going through these rough patches of the game of football, which happens.
On Ricky Collins and some of those interceptions, were there any common mistakes you saw him make that you think, or was
One of them was just a bad throw, just different pieces. It's about reading and understanding the picture, being able to see the picture, and things that he can get better at, that he'll progress on. Just like I just stated to him, just young in his career. When you're young and doing it like that, those are some of the things that, unfortunately, our entire program has to go through. And not just him, it's something that we all got to go through and understand it with him. And he'll keep getting better. That's our job, to coach him. I have all the faith in the world and in our quarterback coach, our and our offensive coordinator. I think all those guys will do a good job, and we'll keep getting him better. He'll keep progressing. We're 3-3 right now, 500 going into a bye week. We're one game behind where we were last year when I thought we had an all-world quarterback. So we're one game behind that. So not too far off. Sometimes how do I put this without you guys trying to make it like the bad way? We're building a program. It's a culture, right? It's something that takes time to do. We got a chance to win a lot early. We won some bigger games this year, being able to do it. And I think that we'll keep winning. We got 6 left. So you just got to judge us by it towards the end and not off of just what you're seeing right now, because we got young guys at positions all over the football field. A lot of guys played. You had over 12 true freshmen on the football field today. I mean, that doesn't happen like that all the time. So we'll keep getting better. We're going to take some shots now. We'll take our licks, and, you guys can smile, and we'll laugh at it. And then eventually it'll flip around, and then I'm not going to say I told you so, but I'm going to just say that, it's a part of building a culture, and when you're young, with a lot of young football players.
We'll go to Devon and then Zach and Cooper.
You're mentioning, building the program with the young guys. How much patience and discipline does that require on your end and with the coaching staff, knowing that you got some young guys that you just have to bring them along?
It requires me, honestly, to be able to trust in my faith and believe it, right? There were so many stories and different things that happened when I read that happened a long time ago, and that's how they come, right? You have to have obedience, right? You got to be disciplined. You got to be able to stick to it, right? If you watch the game today, you see Hornsby started and Darian Williams started, right, because of some things that may not happen outside of football. So there's different pieces that you're trying to do when you're trying to build a culture and do it the right way. You don't want to just I know to everyone it's about going and winning the football games, and I agree 100%. I'm going to be judged off of the 12 games. But for them and for me, when they're fathers and they're husbands and things of that nature, there's certain things that I have to teach them about life, right? Like adversity. Adversity is going to come, and adversity will hit us all. Right now, we're going through adversity, and I'm praying that we got a team full of, we talked about the Buffaloes and the Cows, so I'm hoping that we got a team full of Buffaloes that are willing to go and face adversity, right? There's adversity right now that's right there in front of us. And it's so many people will be so upset, and the team will turn on each other. They won't go to class Monday, Tuesday, be different things, and the coaches will just start to coach a little bit different. But that's not happening while I'm in charge. Our players and all of us are going to understand and face adversity together and watch us all grow. Watch the team grow and watch our players grow, and that's what's the most important thing.
Have you had a chance to get an update on Justice? I know he missed the second.
No, I didn't get a chance. I know he's like crutches or something, so his ankle was supposed to be messed up, but I'm not sure where it's at.
Zach and Cooper.
Fran, Kevin Jennings, SMU's quarterback, seemed like was getting rid of the ball pretty quickly, especially in the first half. Just what made that difficult to defend in terms of kind of?
I just thought we called the wrong stuff in the first half, honestly. Second half we didn't. There was things that I was put in this week that I wanted to do that we didn't do in the first half, and that wasn't right. We shouldn't have done that. We didn't put the kids in the right position in the first half. And in the second half, we put them more in better position. You've seen differences in the things that we've done. So I thought that we didn't call it right in the first half.
Was there some fatigue on the defensive side in the first
Fatigue?
half? Yeah, like
Nah,
tired.
I don't think it was fatigue. I think it was just the calls. Yeah, it was the calls. That was the coaching.
Oh, sorry.
That was me.
What improvements in terms of, you talk about the calls, but what improvements from your players did you see, I guess, in the second half?
They were more comfortable. You got to play the. So a lot of times coaches like to call the things that look good on the board instead of the things that the players run well. And when you started to call the plays that they run well, you've seen different results. So this is a results-based business, right? They did better in the second half. We need those calls, not the ones in the first half. Because SMU ran the same plays. It was just we ran different plays a little bit, and it helped us out a little bit more in the second half, which those are the calls that I want to run. That's what I'm into us knowing, so you got to be able to take care of that. There's other things that happen in the game to me that I can't really say much about because then I'll be in trouble in reference to things that didn't go my way a little bit. So there's some things like that. It's the nature of football, though, right? It's going to happen like that for everybody.
Fran, you said after last week that you wanted to get Yasin Willis the ball more. Today, he had a little bit less than half of his carries just on the first drive alone. Why do you think he didn't get the ball more today?
I mean, it just depends on how they jumped out on us, the things that they were doing. And then I got to go back and handle some stuff with our staff. But score sometimes runs away with that, right? If they start to score, it kind of puts you into a pass situation, you know.
Citrus?
Coach Danny Erb, SMC in News House. This is your first time dropping back-to-back games here at Syracuse. How do you keep this team's confidence steady heading into the bye week?
The same thing I just told him. We're just going to work, stay together, get some things done. We'll be fine. I'm not worrying about the confidence of the team. We'll be good when it comes to that piece of it. We all kind of understand and know what happened. We all can see it, understand that. And I'll just stay on them, just continuously work at them, continue to help develop them in the men. Why, you think they're going to quit?
Yeah.
Oh, I got you.
Coach, where would you like to see the most improvement heading into the bye week?
I think everywhere, starting with myself. I think the play callers, I want to see them improve. And then I want to see the players improve. I want to make sure that everyone's on the same page and everyone's comfortable and we play really fast. So it's mainly the fundamentals. I want to improve in the fundamentals of blocking and tackling and catching, right? Just all the fundamentals of football, that things that still exist today. If you can tackle really well and you block and you can catch, then those things will work itself out.
Take two more for Coach. Start with 247 and then with Chris.
Coach, giving Ricky Collins success with his legs today, what can we expect moving forward as far
I don't know. I can't think that far. I really can't even think that far than that, to be honest. Like, you know how people, we're going to start. I don't know. I don't call the plays on offense. I just give suggestions and things, but I can't tell you that.
We'll finish with Chris.
Fran, it's been a difficult kind of 2 days for the program, bigger than this game with Art Jones dying. Was he around the team enough that you had to address that with the team? Is that something you guys talked about at all?
Yeah, we talked about it a little bit yesterday. My prayers go out to him and to his family, to his son. You know, I got to meet. Just a good dude. He was very, very kind. Prayers go out to everyone that played with him here in the NFL. Just everyone that knew him. I know if you knew him, I know he was special to you. And it's sad that we've lost him. I just wish the best for his family. I'm praying that they could just stay as. I don't know. I'm just praying for them, and I hope that everything is well with them. You know, as much as possible. Knowing losing someone in the family is tough. You know, his brother. My hat goes off to him and his family and all of those guys. So, it's tough for them. You know, I know it's tough losing a brother. I got brothers, so I can imagine that. And I just we're here for him. I understand and know that, but we did pray as a team. Coach Hicks, meant a lot to Coach Hicks. So it's just a lot of people here who that hit home pretty hard.
And then you mentioned Darian and Jalen sort of getting the start because of something that happened off the field.
Nah, not like bad. So let's not make a story out of that or try to go through it. Nah, nothing bad at all. It was just the fact of running certain plays, certain ways and things of that nature. So we was able to put those guys in, those young guys in, but there was nothing bad that they done. I mean, you see our guys, we're not in the newspaper. We have no police reports. We're not. These guys are good kids, so nothing bad at all. I just make sure I got to word that the right way. Thank you for asking that again. So it wouldn't go that way. We just, the way they practice, they earned the start. So it was like, okay, let's give them what they earned from the way that they practice. Good. Thank you.
Thanks, everybody.